Hello guys, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Daniel from stockmusiclicensing.com. Today I want to talk to you about what drum sounds do I use to do my stock music compositions. Now I've been asked again and again what samples do I use, what kind of plugins do I use to get my drum sounds, and it's a very simple process, okay? I've been using, and actually I think I'm going to disappoint you a little bit because I don't have any fancy plugin. I don't use any fancy drum plugins. I know there's many out there that are really good, and But I just want to show you that you don't need the most expensive drums samples or the most expensive plugins to program your drums. I've been using this multi-sample CD. Okay, I bought this years ago back when I was living in London, and this is the drum kit from hell. But this is not a plugin. This is an actual multi-sample CD, and what it is that it comes with two CDs. You can tell that it's a very old-fashioned samples, and it comes with like loops, and it comes with different samples, and you know, it's just I've been using these drums for pretty much all of my compositions. Probably 90% of all of the songs that I have out there on music licensing sites and royalty-free sites, all the drums pretty much comes from this little CD. Now I want to show you quickly what it is so you can get an idea what are the drums that I work with. I just want to play you a little bit. These are samples and loops. And then they come with variations, obviously, as well, so you can actually just mess around with it. So there's plenty to work with. They've been very nicely recorded, so they're all very nice samples. You can see here that there's some pop samples or loops. So these are all being programmed. Now what I work with, really, I work is with a single samples, and I want to show you very quickly how I do that over here. So when you export, I like to work with a simple samples over here. I have them here so I can show it to you. So I like to work with a single shots. That's what I mean. I don't usually work with the loops that much. I like to program myself the actual. So when you get the actual beat itself, so this is the kick. So really it only comes with 3 different kicks, and obviously the first one is very intense, the second one a little bit less, and then a very soft kick. The same is with the snares. That's when it comes to snares, okay? So not many single shot snares, and I programmed this myself. I just cut them and put them together. And the same with the hi-hats, different variations of intensity. And the same with the cymbals, okay? Now what I like about this is that this has been recorded, I believe it's from the guys from Meshuggah. Meshuggah is a heavy metal band. As I mentioned before, I come from a rock and roll background, and yes, metal as well. So here what I do, this is how I program the actual drums. This is a very classic beat. This is something that I will start working with my stock music compositions. I will probably do like it could be anything. It could be a pop rock track. It could be a rock track. And I just want for you to listen to it. What can you do with such a small samples? Because it's not a lot of variations. Okay, it's just a few kicks of intensity, and the same with the actual snares and the hi-hat. So this is how it sounds like. This is something that I will do on a regular basis. So this is all you need, okay? You don't need anything else. You don't need any fancy sounds. This is all straight from the CD. But I don't have any compression, no reverb, nothing. Straight out of the box. And obviously, when you put them together and you, in terms of composition and what else can you do with this? Obviously, add a little bit of reverb to the snare. Or like as a reverb as well as a whole, if you're gonna do some parallel processing, which sometimes I do, okay, in terms of compression and just beef it up a little bit. But out of the box, it's just enough to get you started, you know. I mean, the sounds are so clean that really you don't need that much, you know. Nice kick, snares. So anyways, man, I just wanted to show you very quickly that sometimes we overcomplicate things, and we usually think that, oh, if only I can get this plugin, if only I can get that sounds. It is very nice to get plugins and sounds and whatnot when it comes down to doing stock music and composition in general. But you can do everything. You can probably just do with as minimal as possible and get you started, you know. So like I said, man, I work with a CD, old-fashioned, old school. I have it there on my hard drive, and I just it's my go-to drum sounds, and I take it from there. Like I said, I program it myself on the single shots. I try not to use too much the loops because they're already pre-done. It could work. You can go into the actual loop and actually chop it up a little bit and work with it. But I like more the flexibility of the single shot, so I can actually program them, and it's a lot of fun, you know. And like I said, you know, it's all I need. I don't need that much, really. So anyways, man, again, I just wanted to show you very quickly this video of the drum sounds that I use, and how I use it, and how I program my own drums, and I take it from there, you know. And what do I use to sell my stock music, you know. And yeah, man, as always, thanks a lot for all the love and support. Thanks a lot for subscribing to my channel, for all the comments and everything. And as always, man, rock and roll.